students, hope you all are fine. Good. Today we will continue our revision of chapter 3, that is the foundation of Delhi Sultanate, and today we will discuss about Muhammad Ghori. So Muhammad of Ghor and Muhammad Ghori both are same, and it is created with the actually laying the foundation of the Delhi Sultanate, which was Muslim empire in the 12th century. The Ghurid dynasty of Muhammad Ghori rose to power at Ghor and a kingdom that bordered the Ghaznavid Empire on its western side. Taking advantage of the weak successor of Mahmud of Ghazni, the Ghurids started capturing the Ghaznavid territories. So Muhammad Ghori conquered Lahore in 1186 through ending the rule of the Ghaznavid dynasty, and that was the end of the Ghaznavid dynasty. Then our next topic is Ghori's march in India. So two battles of Tarin after capturing the areas like Punjab, Multan, Sindh and many more on the northern western frontier of India, Ghori headed towards Delhi, which then was a part of the kingdom of the Rajput ruler. And who was the Rajput ruler? Prithvi Raj Chauhan. The Rajput army met Ghori's forces in the first battle of Tarin in 1191 AD. Ghori suffered a crushing defeat in the battle, but he was escaped luckily from the battlefield alive. However, the defeat did not demoralize him. The following year, Ghori again challenged Prithviraj Chauhan in the second battle of Tarin. This time, Prithviraj formed an alliance of the Rajput rulers. However, the ruler of Kannauj, Jayachandra, refused to join the alliance. In the second battle of Tarin, Ghori's army defeated the combined forces of the Rajput rulers. Prithviraj Chauhan was killed. Ghori's victory in the second battle of Tarin marked the end of the Rajput rule in where? Yes, it is North India, and the beginning of the Turkish rule in India was started. Now, expansion of Ghori's officers. Ghori's made the captured Indian territories part of the Ghurid Empire. To look after these territories, he appointed Qutbuddin Aibak as a governor. He was a chief. After the return of Ghori to Ghor, Aibak captured Mathura, Gwalior, Malwa and many more territories. Ghori became Sultan after the death of his brother in 1202 AD. He returned to India in 1206 AD and he crushed a rebellion in Punjab. However, while returning Ghazni, after crushing the rebellion, Ghori was assassinated. The Delhi Sultanate founded by whom? Yes, it is Qutbuddin Aibak. He founded the Delhi Sultanate. After over 300 years, 1206 AD to 1526 AD, and saw the rule of 5 Muslim dynasties. Its rulers were called Sultan. The main Turkish or Afghan dynasties that ruled in India during the Sultanate period was listed in the following. So, let's see who was the 5 dynasties. Number 1, Slave or a Mamluk dynasty. Second, Khalji dynasty. Third, Tughlaq dynasty. Fourth, Sayyid dynasty. And last one, Lodi dynasty. So students, after seeing this video, underline the important points and learn it. So thank you and take care.